Alright everyone, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. My name is DFree. Here today, we're going to take our first look at the upcoming Prime Battle. So yes, free to play, just got to do the grind. LR first form Cell. This art is so good. This is really nice, man. That red glow looks so cool and so menacing. I love this. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe if you're new for more content. We're going to be on the grind tonight, and we're just going to be producing a lot of content. So anyways, leader skill is Artificial Life Forms category 3 key 100%, 12 key super recovers 15% HP, 18 key super lowers the enemy's attack and defense, passive skill is attack and defense plus 20,000, and key +1 whenever a super attack is launched with a maximum of +6 key. Also, when key is 18 or more, gain further attack plus 20,000 and perform a guaranteed critical hit if the targeted enemy is in attack down status. Links are Flea, Messenger of the Future, Big Bad Boss, Attack of the Clones, Shocking Speed, Shadow the Limit, and Legendary Power. So here's the thing I just noticed about the Cell that I didn't notice in my breakdown video. You might have watched my breakdown video and caught on to this. I didn't catch on. So with each super attack he does, he gets an extra 1 key. So if he gets in a position where he can start off from 18 key, pretty much, right? And the enemy is already in attack down status, which, I mean, he's not really going to start off from 18 in most cases. It would require support pretty much. But if you can get 18 key pretty much and the enemy is already in attack down status, you're going to get that bonus. The thing about attack down status is another unit would need to apply it because the Cell can't. His additional should take him back down to 12. It might be a little higher. I mean, I know that was a thing with like Gohan and Goten, and then also like Kale and Caulifla. I haven't tried it since, to be honest. But we'd have to see ultimately. But again, 18 key, he's able to get really good. So we'll see what happens ultimately in this video. But yeah, I'm actually really impressed with Cell. I think he made out pretty good. Like, you know, I'd expect like 1.5 million attack stat. I think that's reasonable for this card as far as like the stats and the flat boost passive. And, you know, he has situational things like Big Bad Bosses you'll be able to proc. I didn't go over the links too much. Flea, Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Attack of the Clones, Shadow the Limit, and Legendary Power. So we were able to, just by linking him up with pretty much any other Cell card, get most of those links that are specific to Cell or like future timed units. So like Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Attack of the Clones, those are all things we can get just by linking them easily with like any Cell unit. Like right here, boom, there we go. We also pick up Legendary Power with this setup. So in the front spot, he actually takes a super, of course. He has access to defense support. So his defense is actually really high right now, 114,000 with the defensive support. With just the flat boost passive and stuff like that. So plus 20,000 and then just the natural stats. It's pretty good, man. All right. Actually, let's go ahead and we'll give him our 12 key super because that's all we really have. Unless I swap this around. Does it work out differently if I swap it? It does actually. So I'll actually swap it around, and that way we can hopefully take a super in the front spot. That's that's not type advantage blocked, right? I'd like to go down to Big Bad Bosses territory, because that way the numbers can go a little higher, of course. But we'll see what we can do. But for now, I will keep him alongside. Oh, I didn't give that Cell an Ultra. Man, that's annoying. I should have gave that Cell an Ultra. Okay, it didn't matter because he didn't super me. Had he supered me, I would have felt bad about that. Yeah, I have to be careful because the Android team has a lot of healing. They have a lot of defensive support and just stuff like that. So, like, it's really easy to kind of get to a point where you can't access something like Big Bad Bosses. Look at this man go. So 1.1 million, not bad. That was basically raw offense from him. He had access to Messenger from the Future, which I believe is 500 attack, and then 5,000 attack from Legendary Power. And that was just it. That was pretty much it. So what we're going to do here is try to make sure that we can get him the 18 key super with a guaranteed crit. So the good news is 21 and then also 17 are able to apply that. It's unfortunate though because the 17 is going to be forced into a super attack due to max key, right? And I would have liked to have avoided that ultimately, but I'm forced into it because all the key support and stuff like that, and self-sufficiency for 17 as well on the surface too. So we're going to go from here, and just hopefully this rotation doesn't beat it, but like he probably will beat it because type advantage and support and stuff, so he probably beats it. Yeah, okay, that's unfortunate. Well, I know that there's a next phase where I should still be able to debuff, and that's kind of the situation that this team kind of has access to anyway. It's like, again, if you can get it, seems like it'd be super rare. Excuse me, well, rare. Huh. It'd be super rare for Cell to be able to proc his own part of his passive, it seems. But if you can get it, then you're in a really good spot. I guess maybe in that scenario you'd like to have 17s floating and stuff like that. So here we have first, second, and perfect Cell here. So that's really cool. He has access to the 40% defensive support from this guy. We're going to go ahead and put him in the front spot and allow for the 18-key super to come this way. And for Cell here in the middle, we're going to allow him to attack there. Actually, go to the STR one. And you can get these same color orbs too because my HP is maxed out and I don't want to get a 12-key super with him. And then for you, we don't have to do anything for you. But I do hope that we take a super attack on the second form Cell because he's the only one. Okay, there it is. Well, there's one of them anyway. He's the only one that can kind of defend, kind of defend himself. So we get big bad bosses here too. This is not going to do much of anything. This is gonna do nothing. Like literally, this is gonna do like maybe triple digits. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Triple digits, he said, huh? Never mind. I'd argue it was the defense down that did it. It would have been triple digits if it wasn't for the defense down. That's what I'll say. Triple digits, he said. I'm not gonna live that one down. This one here isn't gonna do that much. Still did 94K. My goodness, they're all super in here. They're all supering, literally. I said I wanted to get on low on HP. I didn't say I wanted you to just beat me. I also, by the way, also it was imperative to avoid the 12 key with Cell because he would have hit all of them, and I didn't want that, obviously. Well, at least I'm low enough to the point where, you know, I should get what I want now, so there's that. Oh, man. I'm not going to struggle now to get Big Bad. Well, also these 17s are offering defensive support. They're going to mitigate pretty well. I'm going to send a 17 here. The thing about it is we're going to get a guaranteed crit, so it doesn't really matter too much. You can attack here. Yeah, you can attack there. And for you, you can attack here, but I will also use a Yema, just in case. Just in case. So I went out of my way to also make sure that several units were debuffed. So we'll be able to really see the Cell here. Okay, you're going to heal. That's fine. I don't really mind that. Yeah, we're making sure several units are debuffed. And going into next turn, I'll just take next turn. I don't really mind that too much. Awesome, you didn't KO. This is actually a really good event to try to do this on. But, like, those super attacks, I didn't expect that many supers, right? Okay. Several units are debuffed, so I have my options, of course, of which one I want to super attack. Okay. Additionals. I mean, he's going to KO the enemy here. So I don't really have options. I did have options. I have one option, but I have Big Bad, so I'm cool with that. Ultimately. Okay, so he's already starting off with an Ultra. Very good. So where are the stats at for him here? 1.9 million. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Cell's defense. It kind of just disappeared, but I don't know. Anyways, his attack stat's about where I'd expect it to be. We get the guaranteed crit. And 2.4 for this guy. Wow. Pretty impressive for the 12-key super. And he does not KO, unfortunately. But she might do it. She might do it. We'll see what happens with her. She might do it. Wow. She does not do it, in fact. Yikes. Oh. Oh, wow. She was so close. She was so close. That's funny, man. She is so close, but she just didn't finish it. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and finish it off here, and then we'll move on to the next round. I'm going to actually pull up something here to make sure I didn't miss something with my setup I had there. It's very possible I might have missed something. Let's see. Okay, we're going to move on. Yeah, so we even had the STR-18 there, and she should have offered defensive support. Quite a bit, actually. Well, Cell's back to normal here. I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with the 18 card for her defense. I don't know. Anyway, Cell's back. Oh, Metacooler can be attacked down. So we're actually going to let Metacooler super here. I mean, not Metacooler. So, oh, my goodness. My mind is all over the place. We're going to let him super attack here. We're going to get Max Key. I will just take this turn. And for the last attack, we'll just get this. That's fine. So we'll benefit from that attack down status. And then on the following turn, we'll, instead of cell in the last spot, we'll have the other cell in the last spot. And then that should be about the last turn of this, depending on how much damage we do here, of course. And that other cell still triggers Big Bad, so we're good. So 1.7 here. Yeah, this is about what I expect from this card. Guaranteed crit, though, is nuts. Guaranteed crit is absolutely nuts. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we can actually postpone this. I think this is just over. This is just over. I can't get that 40% in that last spot. I'm not going to last 2 turns. It's just over. Yeah, okay. This is not your video. Not your video at all. But yeah, that is ultimately the sell. So, again, I don't know what happened with the defense in that one part, but having access to about 100,000 defense, give or take, it can go a little higher, seemingly a little lower. 1.5 to like 1.78 or something like that, million attack stat. That's about what I expect from a Prime Battle LR card as well. Guaranteed crit, the healing. He's got the intangibles to be really good on this team. Also, when it comes down to this team, they just needed more options in general. So, excited about that. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch all of you guys in the next one.